Welcome to the first ever Fresh Cut comedy event. For those of you wondering, this is the first ever comedy show that's being held in a barbershop in Downey. Real quick, thank you. Real quick, the point is to bring a local comedy, make it more local. All right, how many times do you guys have to go to like LA or like Hollywood or San Diego or the OC for comedy? We're trying to bring it around here. Make it more local. Make Downey the spot to be. So if you guys like what you hear tonight, if you guys like what you see, spread the word so we can keep this stuff going and more shows can pop up, not just from me, but from anybody else that wants to get started. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and kick it off here. So just wait a minute here. Otherwise, the show's gonna be done to a soundtrack. There you go. Sorry to you guys. Welcome again. I'm your host, Vic Diaz. Let me tell you guys a little bit about me. I lived in Downey for most of my life up until about a year ago. I'll get to that in a minute. A little bit about myself. I am a huge geek. If you guys can't notice with the all the Batman crap I'm wearing, it's crazy, man. One of the biggest, I guess it's a big compliment. You guys don't have to tell me. Is when people see me like at work or in public and they see me wearing this shit, they'll be like, "Oh my god, that looks great on you." Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, my kids would love that. Like, how am I supposed to react to that? I'm 25 years old. You're telling me your kids like that. What do you want me to say to you? Hey, that's great. I love that. That's awesome. Me and your kids should hang out someday. I'll load them up in my van. I'll take them to Subway, get them a $5 footlong. It'll be great. Yeah. Like, how do you want me to react? Like that, you're shooting yourself in the foot that way. My family isn't a big fan of me dressing up like this. They think I'm immature because I'm, wearing stuff that normally you'd see in elementary school. My mom, who's like a traditional Mexican parent, really doesn't like it. She reacts in the most dramatic way possible. Let me give you guys an idea as to how she reacts. If you guys ever watch the news and you see someone like get hit in the street corner, or they get shot in a gang accident or a gang shooting, whatever you want to call it, and they have the parents come on, and the parents are always like, "No, he was too young." That's my mom, except she's like, "He was too old." So, like I said, I did move out of Downey about a year ago. I moved into a nice little friendly neighborhood called Huntington Park. It's a couple uncomfortable last summer. You're like, "Is that where Huntington Beach is?" No. Let me give you guys an idea as to where Huntington Park is, right? And the difference between the two, because I get that a lot. Is that where Huntington Beach is? That by Huntington Beach just because it has the same name? You know what I mean? Let me give you guys a good example. If you live in Huntington Beach and you want to see fireworks on a weekend, you're going to go to like Disneyland, right? If you live in Huntington Park and you want to see the fireworks, you're going to sit your ass out on the front lawn on the 4th of July while your neighbors are letting off the illegal Chinese fireworks. If you live in Huntington Beach and you hear loud noise coming out of a house on a weekend, you're going to report it as a noise violation. If you live in Huntington Park and you hear loud noise coming out of a house on a weekend, it's a baptism. And the only time you're ever going to call the cops is if you want them to come over and get themselves a plate. Last one. If you live in Huntington Beach and you have a nice car, chances are you have a nice house. If you live in Huntington Park and you have a nice car, chances are you live with your parents. All right, what else can I say? Well, I mean, lived in California my whole life. I think most of us have. This California stuff, man, it's crazy the way we're living right now with the drought. I mean, honestly, personally, I don't believe it. I think it's a load of crap. People tell me, "Oh my God," people from out of state. They say, "Oh my God, California must be such a great place to live. We have no fucking water. How is it such a good place to live?" But to me, it just seems so ridiculous that we as a state live in an area where, geographically speaking, if you look at a map, is next to a body of water. It's just ridiculous, man. I honestly makes you look forward to what they call the big one. I don't know if you guys have heard what the big one is. The big earthquake that's supposed to separate California and make it a big island, right? I'm looking forward to that, and I'll tell you guys why. Because at least that way we'll be separated from everyone else. We'll be in the ocean, and we'll be able to solve the drought problem by just going outside with a straw. If everyone just does their part at the end of the corner, that'd be perfect. The other reason I don't like this whole drought crap is because of the fact that, the advertising that you see on TV or you hear on the radio, it started with, don't water your plants, let your lawn go gold. You'll see that outside. Oh, going gold, going gold. I'm like, okay, fine. I don't water my plants anyway. The Mexican who doesn't take care of his lawn. Irony, right? It started with that. Then it led to, don't wash your car. Let your car get dirty. It'll look like you're off-roading. It's kind of hard when you're off-roading in a Sentra, but okay. Then it really pissed me off. Then it started going into, take fewer showers. No. I am not going to take fewer showers because somebody messed up and ran out of water. Like, I am not going to let California become the anti-hygienic state. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to get to the point where it's just going to be so disgusting that we're going to be known as the filthy state. We're going to go from the golden brown state or the golden state to the golden brown state. You know what I mean? It's going to be just absolutely disgusting. Imagine the commercials for that. You know how they used to have the TV commercials saying, come to California. All will be there. Come to California. It's beautiful. A public education system is shit, but come on down, yeah. What's it going to look like now? You're going to have Arnold sit there in front of his home with his dirty-ass lawn and his Rolls Royce, his Range Rover covered in filth, and he's got flies all around him. Come to California. I thought things were shit when I was in charge. But I think, though, there would be one positive to us being less hygienic because of the drought. It'd be a lot less crowded out in public. I mean, think about it. Like, traffic wouldn't be so bad because nobody wants to go out. Nobody would be walking around grocery stores. The Fresh and Easy across the street would be empty. In and out would be a lot shorter. I thought about that one, but then I thought, do I really want to go to In and Out when nobody there is being hygienic? People that are making doubles, scratching their nuts, are just like coming out of the bathroom. Well, that washing your hands thing is an option, right? That would give a whole new meaning to animal style, wouldn't it? All right, you guys have heard enough from me for one night. So I'm going to bring up your first comic for the night. This is his very first show here. He's new to the comedy game, so when you guys see this guy blow up, say you saw him here first, and then get his autograph, sell it on eBay. Make yourself a little bit of money while you're here, why don't you? So with that said, give it up for your first comic. His name is Alex Stefani.
Thank you so much for putting all that pressure. Now I have to get famous, or you're all gonna look like idiots for getting my autograph. Fuck, is that how I really sound? People always ask me if I'm gay, and now I fucking know why. And then I shave my beard, and they're like, "Are you a lesbian?" I'm like, no, bitch. I mean, yes, but not that way. I brought this so I could look super professional tonight. Is it working? Yeah, it's better than a suit, right? Alright. Some of you look like you're from Long Beach. Are any of you from Long Beach? Okay, you, one person from Long Beach. That's good. Came pretty far, like what, 6 miles? Good drive. I was recently on a flight from Alaska to come to Long Beach. It was nice, but then I looked around and I saw a bunch of Eskimos, or Inuits, sorry. They were sitting around on the plane. They looked excited, and they're flying into Long Beach Airport. All these people are sitting there like, wow, California, Long Beach. Must be so nice. Long beaches, nice houses, sunny weather. No, it's just crates and black people. Okay, a lot of you have never been to Long Beach. It's very true. Don't think I'm a racist. I'm not racist. See, she's laughing. It's okay. Thank you. I guess I'll do this one next. Look for cute girls. All right, I'll do this next one. I really believe that if you grow up doing something, like if you're exposed a lot in your life to a certain action, you'll be good at it, right? You should get really good at it. I know like 6 Jewish people, and they all suck at camping. Wow, that went over all of your heads. Did you never go to high school and learn anything about history? Germany had this thing where Hitler did a bad thing, and he got a little shit for it, but he was on time, so it was all forgiven, I think, right? My friend asked me to use my phone for Facebook, and he left it logged in. All of you know what that means. You're like, I want to fuck with him. But he's already gay. So I didn't really know what to do, and I guess I made his dad kind of proud because I was like, I ate so much pussy last night, and his dad gave a nice big thumbs. I feel so bad for that. The false hope in his family now. But he kind of pisses me off because I was at his house and he's like, "You want something to eat, man? I got some TV dinners." So we go to warm up TV dinner. I, pop the holes in mine because I'm poor, and then pop it in the microwave. And he's like, "No. What are you doing, man? Give it to me." He opens it up. He's like, "Gotta do this. Get some sea salt. It's like some nice sea salt to spice it up. Maybe some fresh ground peppercorn, right?" I'm like, "No, dude. What the fuck are you doing? You can't season a TV dinner. You're supposed to eat a TV dinner. Feel sad, alone, bored. You can never be happy and fully satisfied with the TV dinner, or else you're doing too much to make yourself happy, and you should stop immediately." I'm sorry. I'm going to be using this for the rest of the night if you guys don't mind. All 2 minutes of it. I recently found out I have a disease. You guys know what body dysmorphia is? Yeah, I have body dysmorphia with other people. Like, I see them, I immediately think, man, you need to lose some fucking weight. All right, since that was so strong, I'm gonna end on that. And bring up your host to bring up the next comic. Thank you very much, guys. It was a pleasant set.
All right, give it up for Alex Stefani, everybody. And before you ask him, no, he's no relation to Gwen. I know they have the same bodily figure, but it's uncanny. All right, guys. You guys ready for your next comic? Yeah. Come on. Are you guys ready for your next comic? Come on, give it up. This guy is one of a group we call ourselves the Swap Meet Boys. The reason we call ourselves the Swap Meet Boys is because we were part of a competition a couple months ago called the Michelada Comedy Festival. So you know how that went down. Comedy, Mexicans getting drunk, more Mexicans getting drunk, the police got involved. You guys know how that goes down. Well, we're part of that. And you're going to see the entire group in action tonight. So starting off with your first comic of that group, give it up for Mr. Greg Poblete.
Hello. Hi. Oh, it's loud. So hey, I'm Greg, and I'm fairly new to comedy and stuff. Yeah. So it's been really fun, and but like, I don't want like any of my material to be like too controversial, at least like quite yet. So I don't want like anyone to get mad at me. So I'm gonna try to keep my set fairly family friendly tonight. If that's cool with you guys. Yeah. Cool. So just by a quick raise of hands, how many of you guys have ever killed a black guy before? Um, just shoot them. Just shoot them on up. No. Cool. I've never done it before, but like, from what I've heard, I hear it's a pretty sweet deal. Like you literally don't get caught. You don't go to jail, or you don't have to pay any money. So but like the only thing you really have to worry about is like just being hated like by every single person on the internet, which is like just a small price to pay for killing a human being. You know what I mean? I mean, like if you look at Justin Bieber is probably the most hated on person like on the internet. Like if you look at his baby music video, there's more dislikes than likes on that video, but it has like a billion views. So like really, who's crying? And like Justin Bieber, he has like all the women. He has a bunch of money. So he's doing pretty okay for himself. And like I feel like the only logical reason why people hate Justin Bieber is because I think that he killed a black guy. Like, hear me out. Like I think Justin Bieber killed a black guy because like I don't know, like he killed the black guy and then like he unzipped his skin and like threw it over the black guy's skin and then like it started to grow inside of him like an ingrown toenail and then like he just started to grow all these like black characteristics and that's basically how we got the douchebag Justin Bieber who we have today. That I don't know, that just makes the most sense to me. What's my next joke? What do you call a close knit family of Vietnamese soups? A fucking okay. Cool. Um, So I was thinking about inventing this clock that you could hula hoop with, but I just thought that'd be a waste of time. I don't know. What else? What else do I have? I can't think of anything. So I really like rap music, as you can tell. I really like Kanye West and stuff. And the thing that I really like rap music, it's a majority of like African American people, black people that are part of the genre. But the thing that I really like about rap music is that they say the N word a lot. But I'm not gonna say it because we're not at a Kanye West concert or in my car listening to rap music. Those are the two places that I restricted myself to saying the N word. But the thing I really like about rap music is that they're able to take this word that has all these negative connotations with it and like all this like violent history about it, and like they're able to turn it into like a term of endearment and like use it to like tell people hey, you're my friend or whatever. And it just made me start thinking, like I wish like more little people started rapping just so they can use the M word, you know, midget, so that and then so that word wouldn't be offensive anymore. I don't know. That's a thought. Um, yeah, I think like since I am new to comedy, I feel like my jokes would be a lot better. If I had like better timing. So I think so. I went to the store the other day, and I was talking to these shoe fruits, and I was talking to these shoe fruits, and they were telling me that they loved each other a lot, and they wanted to get married, but they realized that they couldn't because they cantaloupe. Cool. What other jokes do I have? I'm gonna be professional like you because I forgot all my jokes. I feel like this joke's been said before, but I'm just gonna say it again. I'm just gonna Carlos Mencia it. Um, so, how can you tell when a Mexican joke is finished? When the joke teller says "dun dun." So the cool thing about being a new comedian is that I can retell jokes and like none of you guys will notice because you've never seen me before. So when I say that I left a comment on a YouTube video like not too long ago, I actually mean like 6 months ago. So I left a comment on a YouTube video not too long ago, and it was a wedding video. It was like a YouTuber's wedding video, and I don't really normally leave comments on their videos that much. But it was a special occasion. I thought, like I'll leave a comment, and the comment that I decided to leave was this: "This is so gay." And soon enough, people flipped out. Like they're like, "This isn't gay. You're gay," or "This looks like a pretty heterosexual wedding to me." And that really bothered me because there's multiple definitions of the word gay. Like I don't know if you remember like reading Shakespeare in high school and like you and your friend like you saw the word gay and you both giggled. That means happy. Like I don't really remember when we disassociated the meaning of happy with the word gay. Like I feel like we should bring that back. We should start using it in that context again. Like and I love gay people too, and I think it's really cool that they can vote and everything. But and they can totally have the word fabulous, but I feel like we should be able to use the word gay like the way that it was intended to be used. Like I'm just so gay today, or whenever I wear this outfit, it makes me feel so gay, or whenever I'm spooning my boyfriend, it makes me the gayest. Just I don't know, a few examples. What other jokes do I have? Um, Okay, this is a new one. What happens after stick figures have intercourse? They just complain. Cool. No one got that. Okay. What other? I'm just gonna just hold this in my hand, I guess. So, what kind of pants do guitars wear? Chords. Um, what do you call a girlfriend who is sharp but also likes to spin your words around you whenever you guys get into a fight? A Beyblade. No, cool. Yeah, this entire set is just awesome because like this is just like that time that I was killing that or stabbing that clown because I'm killing it. No, okay. Um, so I feel like society today is like you like to exaggerate like literally everything. You know what I mean? Like I feel like every day like I feel like every day we do this. Like what's like when this thing like runs out of battery. Like when this thing like runs out of battery, what do we say? Oh, my phone died. Like did it really die? Like, does your phone have like organs and like blood vein, like blood and like whatever that living things have? Your phone is probably has a glass screen and like it's made of plastic and with wires and stuff inside of it. Like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's dead. But like your phone isn't dead. Or like, the term grammar Nazi. Like, you guys know what a grammar Nazi is? Like, I'm pretty sure a grammar Nazi themselves didn't like invent that word because, like, how is a person that likes to use correct grammar, like, and words and punctuation, like, how is that similar to a German soldier who killed innocent people during World War II? How is that the same thing? You know, yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like we over exaggerate a lot, And how that comedy rule of three, where like you say a joke and then like the third thing is like the funniest thing. Well, yeah, I don't have a third thing for this, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much. Yeah.
Race Relations brought to you by Greg Paulette, everybody. I'd love to see him try those jokes in Long Beach. All right, you guys ready for your next comic? I'm like, what's going on here? Come on, guys, give it up. This next guy is a great impressionist. This guy's been everywhere. Another member of the great Swap Meet Boys. Give it up for Mr. Alex Pages.
What happened to that other song, the gay one? I like that one. Remember that song?
Yes, I do.
Guys, I've totally lost my mind. I've gotten too old. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, what was I saying? I'm sorry. So how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I was wondering what it was going to be like performing in front of in a barber shop. As you guys could tell by my hair, I don't get good haircuts. In fact, I used to have a lot of hair. I started comedy like way back when you guys were born, and back then I used to have pompadour. They used to call me Elvis. In fact, I used to be the rapping Elvis. You know? But then, unfortunately, what happened was within the span of one summer, my hair went from Elvis Presley to Nicolas Cage. So I told you not to touch the bunny. So it's kind of sad. Yeah. So, but anyway, if you guys don't believe me, I'm going to show you. I actually was Elvis. I'm going to give you a little hint here. All right, let's see if you could. No? Not quite? All right, hold on a second. I might be able to fix that. How about now? Look, I'm stuck here. Somebody help me. Help? Oh, there we go. So it would have been funnier if the damn cord hadn't been caught. Somebody give me a comb or some armor all. So you guys want to hear me? Because I can still sing. You want to hear an Elvis song? You got to help me out, though. You got to go, da-na-na-na-na. You're looking for trouble? Here came the right place. You're looking for trouble? Look right at my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. Well, I'm evil. So don't you mess around with me. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Okay, this is Wayne Newton. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. Thank you. Thank you. But anyways, rubber hair. I love it. Hey, I went to the theater. Did you guys get to catch Arnold's last movie? Was it Terminator Returns or whatever? This is Arnold. 1984. You guys probably remember this. I'll be back. All right, Arnold, 2015. I'm back. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Well, I worked on that one all night. That was a lot of fun. So, how many of you guys do impressions here? Any other people do impressions? You're lying. You all do impressions. And I'll tell you, even the man yawning over here, I know he's done impressions before. Even your parents probably did this one. At one point or another in your life, you've all stood in front of the mirror in the bathroom and done this one. You talking to me? You talking to me? Was nobody here? You talking to me? Well, folks, I'm about to change history here. This is the new Robert De Niro impression. I want you all to go home, teach it to your kids. We'll see if it'll go another 40 years. Here we go. I got nipples too. Can you milk me, huh? Pay my cat's tail, you son of a bitch. Circle of trust. Keeping my eye on you, son of a bitch. Gay fucker. Thank you, folks. Thank you. My real Robert De Niro. Any Star Trek fans here? You guys like Star Trek, the new one or the old one? Which one do you guys like? No? Okay, we'll just skip over that then. They're gonna make another movie, guys. Like William Shatner, 82 years old. He's gonna be in it. It's called Star Trek 12. The Wrath of Kirk. So he tells everyone off on the crew. Starting with Mr. Scott. You ever notice Mr. Scott looks like he needs to take a dump really bad? Like, Captain, I can't take the transporter. I can't give you about 5. Dr. McCoy smoked the lithium crystals. Damn it, Scotty. Why is it that the only thing on my ship that works? Your microwave oven and your refrigerator, you fat bastard. Lieutenant Uhura sued me for sexual harassment. It's because I'm boldly gone. Where no man has gone before. Thank you, folks. That was the captain of the Star Trek Enterprise. If you guys all grew up in my time, it's so funny because the youngest guys here will know these two names. You ever heard of Cheech and Chong? Yeah. I got to work with them a few years, way back in the 90s, and I was doing some camera work, and they were doing a safe sex commercial. So this is them doing a commercial for safe sex. It's one of those public service announcements. Hey, wow, man, what are we doing? Hey, man, we're supposed to do a commercial for safe sex. Oh, okay, man, well, before you fuck, hey, man, you can say that on TV. Oh, man. Well, before you screw, no, man, you can't say that either. Oh, then why don't you do it then, man? Okay. Before you, make love, make sure to put one of these on your dick. So let's go forward. Fast forward about 20 years. Tommy Chong going to buy some legal marijuana. Dispensary. Yeah, man. I'd like to buy some pot, man. Well, you know, sir, as you know, marijuana is legal in California, but only for medicinal purposes. What is your ailment? Oh, man. Yeah, man, I suffer from depression, man. Oh yeah, well that's terrible, man. Why are you so sad? 'Cause I ran out of pot, man. Thank you. Original gangster. Everybody all talks about Tony Montana. What if Tony Montana was what was his name that sent up with a woman if Al Pacino got all mixed up? Hey, Manny, why don't you go get me some more yayo? Yeah, you got to work on that one. It's missing something like a punchline. But anyway, but here's the original gangster. You may recognize him. If not, you'll recognize the theme song. Then again, I'm a very superstitious man. And should something happens to my son Michael, should he hang himself in a jail cell, or he should get shot in the back of the head by a policeman, or if he should be struck by a bolt of lightning, I'm going to blame some of the people in this room, and this I do not forgive. But other than that, I wish I had a punchline for this bit, too. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. Hey, any of you guys know the new Star Wars is coming out? It's gonna be kind of fun. Everyone can't wait, but I don't know if you guys know this. They actually changed the voice of Darth Vader. So, but it's cool though, because you know who they got to replace it? Christopher Walken. So here we go, Christopher Walken, Darth Vader. Luke, Luke, I'm your dad. Really quick here. I'm really pissed off about my hair because it used to look so nice now, and now I guess you could say it's kind of jacked up. How the hell is everybody? How you guys doing? You guys seen? Just a moment. Here, you make me want to be a better man. That means I gotta take my drugs. Thank you. Man. Hey, you want to know the truth, kid? You can't handle the truth. Wendy, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna beat your brains if I can. And for Vic Diaz, we will do this one. Where does he get those fabulous toys? Thank you, folks. That's my time. And where is the Batman?
Give it up for Alex Pages, everybody. I was just about to say, dude, throw some face paint on him. I don't want to kick his ass. Every dance of the devil, the pale moonlight. God, I love that. Hey, speaking of Cheech, though, you didn't mention Cheech. You were talking about Latinos and the Mexican Americans. How great would it be with this whole Donald Trump shit going down if he attempted to try to like provide more Latino friendly programming to us in an attempt to get the vote? Like instead of The Apprentice, we get the gardener. You know, he hires somebody to mow their lawn, but it just goes terribly bad because halfway through the season, he's like, Jose, I think you're a rapist. No, senor. Yes, I do. You're fired. That fails miserably, so he goes on to the next step, celebrity gardener. You get Cheech mowing the lawn. Hey, no, man, I don't think you can do this, man. I'm getting too old for this. Or Edward James Olmos. He'd be like, I don't know who cut your breasts, but I don't like him going home. It's not good for you. Or Eric Estrada, the fakest Mexican of all time. Hey, everybody. How you doing? You're gonna cut my grass, man? I don't know, man. Are you guys ready for your next comic?
Yeah!
All right, this next cat is really funny. He's really great. He has his own web show he airs once a month called The Garage. Matter of fact, we're live streaming on it right now. So tell your friends, look it up. It's going to be great. His monthly web show, it's great. You can't miss it. Friend him on Facebook. Look him up. His name is Mr. C. Martin. Hello, everybody!
It would be really funny if I really did sound like this all the time now, didn't it? No, you guys, as he introduced me, my name, Silos, or Carlos, depending on what neighborhood I'm rolling through. Yeah, if I get pulled over, my name is Charles. Yes, officer, my name is Charles Martin. You know, let me give you a little history about myself here. I'm one of 8 kids. And if some of you are going, wow, yes, my parents did not have TV. Heck, I don't even think they had a radio. 2 of my siblings were born exactly a year apart. meaning they were born exactly to the day, September 20th. Must have been a rerun. Now, of those 8 kids, I was the youngest. And if you're thinking, oh, he was the youngest, he got spoiled, he got everything he wanted. No, I was not spoiled. Well, maybe a little. But I got all the hand-me-downs. And my hand-me-downs sucked. Let me explain. 5 of my siblings were female. Those ping pongs hurt. Now, obviously, my sisters were the ones who were dressing me through elementary, junior high, high school. So that made some awkward pictures for school, you know. I always wondered, maybe my mom's just letting him dress me until she figures, oh, okay, he's had enough. Go ahead, let him dress himself. And so for my senior picture, I was rocking a halter top and high heels. And I pulled it off. Thank you, 1, 2. Now, obviously, because of the way I was dressed, I didn't date in high school. I was one of those loners. I was a nerd, a geek, dweeb, anything you want to call me. I'm tech support without the accent. Now, all I could say is because of the way I was dressed, like I said, I didn't date. So when I got out of high school, I had to rely on online dating. Now, I met my ex-wife, and that's right, I said ex, online, through a chat room, before eHarmony, before Match. That stuff doesn't work till now. You know, and I have 2 kids, which just proves nerds can procreate. And for those of you who didn't understand the word procreate, that means make youngins. I'm going to dumb down some of the words here sometimes. Now, since I was relying on online dating, I managed to get into a few different relationships. I dated a couple of Latinas, a couple of white girls. Most recently, I was dating a Filipina, and that relationship went so well, she opted to be deported. She told me our relationship was going in different directions. I didn't realize she had to book a flight for hers. Well, right now, I'm actually in a relationship with another girl, and she's actually taller than me. And I know, yeah, big surprise. Everyone's taller than me. But when we walk hand in hand, it looks like she's walking me to school. Seriously. And, I get this sad news here. It's like, I am actually the second tallest in my family. That's messed up. Because if you think about that, we're not exactly making a basketball team here with 8 kids here. My parents were either shooting for a lawn care service, as we are Mexicans, yes, or a baseball team, and they were 1 shy of the full team. Now, as I said, I have 2 boys. I have my 2 boys. And, sometimes they have those moments where they make you proud. If anyone has kids in here, clap, clap. All right, thank you. All right, well, I had my proud moment not too long ago. I was loading them into the car because we were going out to visit my family. And as I'm getting my sons into the car, they get all buckled up. I get into my side. As I sit down, I get hit by this cloud, this aroma. And I'm like, what the? And I just look, and I'm like, all right, who farted? And my son looks at me, smiles big, and goes, it was me, Dad. I'm like, you made me so proud. But just remember, I have the window locks, and I'm going to get you next. Now, my other son, my younger one, he actually made me proud for Father's Day. You know how kids give you those nice little homemade gifts or whatever that they make in class. And it had this nice little saying on the beginning. I open it up. First line says, my dad is tall. You already know the sad truth here. You don't have to let that one sink in. The next line, my dad is a monster who always farts. I'll have you know I am not a monster. The last line, my dad has black hair. One right. All right. Well, I realized after a little while that, wait, he did this in school. His teacher has to proofread this stuff. I'm sure she's leaning over going, Marcus, do you really believe farts should be capitalized? Yeah, it's been a little rough road for me, but you know what? I like to show my family how I love them too by, saying nice things about them. As I, told you, I've got all these sisters. One of my sisters actually works for the church local here in Santa Fe Springs, and she was introducing our family to the priest, and all of a sudden she's telling him, look, this is my sister, and he goes, oh yeah, you guys do look alike. And she's like, yeah. And next thing you know, she sees me coming up, and she goes, come over here. And she goes, okay, and this is my brother. He's like, yeah, you guys do look similar. And I looked over at the priest and said, yeah, but she shaved this morning. I've never heard a priest laugh so hard as that day. My sister was not laughing, obviously. Now, as I said, my sister works for the church, so I get in a little bit of trouble over there anyway. You ever have your phone go off in the middle of an awkward moment? I had a Simpsons ringtone on my phone not that long ago, and as we're in the middle of church, I forgot to turn off the sound. And as the priest goes, let us pray, all you hear from my pocket is, don't! Yeah, that was awesome. My mom didn't think so. She looked over at me and just like, silent. I love playing to a silent crowd like this. Helps me be able to hear my own jokes. Thank you. I could say I've gotten in a lot of little things here. As he said, I'm a host of a web show. Now, this is a bigger audience than my web show because apparently 3 people sitting in front of you does not always seem like a great audience. It's a lot better when you actually get a response. There's been one time where it was just me by myself. That was kind of weird because I didn't even think my jokes were funny. Now, I lost track of where I was going. Well, let me go back to my relationship stuff. And I'll probably close on this one. Now, being the fact that I've been in so many relationships, I've learned one thing. Guys, if you're in a relationship right now, you probably didn't dress yourself. And if you're thinking about it right now, think about the stuff you're wearing. If it looks real nice, you didn't pick it out. You went to the store with her. She took you to the section she wanted you to buy it from. And next thing you know, you're like, yeah, that's good. Then she has you try it on. After a while, she doesn't even need you there because now she knows your size. And some of the women in here go like, exactly. Because then after you've got all those clothes, nice clothes in the closet, you get to think you're picking out your own outfits. You go to the closet, you do that little reach, and then you turn around and look, and she goes. So then you go to reach for another. Finally, you grab the one she wants. You know what that would go good with? Those pants that you wear, the tan khakis. Or how about the nice shoes? She's already had your outfit picked out before you even walked to the closet. Now, I have good evidence here. Look, let me look at the audience here. If you try online dating, you might get someone. One more right here. He's dressed kind of nice. He's got jeans, but he's got a nice little polo on. You can tell he had some sort of effort. She must have been half asleep when he dressed himself. You know, you got to think about this. We did pick it out. Look at me. You know, this shirt's kind of wrinkled. Mine was half asleep. She said, that looks good, but her eyes were half closed. Okay? You know, now I could say growing up as the youngest of 8, I did learn one thing. The best thing I could learn from being the youngest of 8 was run. Because all my sisters and brothers would always do to me is just pick on me, try to do whatever they could. My brothers, you know, I was a child of the 80s, and, you know, 3 years old, my brothers were totally into breakdancing. So much that they would put me on my head and spin me. And my sisters were like, yeah, he was really good. I was like dizzy off my ass. But, you know, after a while, I started doing it to myself. Lesson learned. All right, my name is Silos. Thank you very much. Let's bring Vic back up here. Another nerd to another nerd here. Thank you, brother.
One thing I want to clear up about what CeeLo said about their, guys getting their clothes picked up by their girlfriends. I want to ask you something, bro. Do you think my girlfriend picked this out for me? My sister-in-law in the front said yes, but little do they know. My girlfriend is, if you guys watch that show, My Strange Obsession, have you guys seen that show? There's a guy there who's like obsessed with ketchup, another guy who's obsessed with like mustard, and they're all like, fuck that guy, fuck that guy. It's like a gang war with condiments, right? I'm the kind of guy that in 5 years, I will be on that show. Like, Batman is everything. And my girlfriend is going to be the one going, I've tried. At this point, I just kind of let him do his thing. And I'm like, she's so supportive, and she's just like, all right, real quick, you guys. I don't, I'm going to bring it down here for a little bit. Just a public service announcement, real quick from the management here tonight. Apparently, there was an incident in which, well, the owner of the barbershop, Lloyd, is a former Marine. Am I right? Semper Fi, thank you so much for your service. He did let me know that tonight a fellow Marine of his has passed away, and he is trying to do everything he can to try to raise funds for the proceedings and everything that goes down when something unfortunate like this happens. So tonight, a percentage of tonight's proceeds will be going toward fundraising for that cause. So if you guys feel like you want to donate a little bit more than what you guys pay for the cover, if you guys like what you saw tonight and you feel like it's going to go toward a good cause, then I suggest talking to Lloyd after the show. I'm sure he's happy to help out, answer any questions, and any donations would be greatly appreciated. All right, so it's hopefully we can raise a good cause tonight. So it's good to know that we're helping for a good cause tonight. So that's a good thing, right? All right, awesome. And a totally unrelated note, I'm going to TJ tomorrow. So if I don't make it back, you guys can tell the police what happened or where I was last at. No, what I like going to TJ, man, because it's really cool. Like, especially, man, getting back from the border, though, waiting in line for the border is a hassle. But you gotta it makes you put things in perspective for people who come over here. Really try hard and they really bust their ass. You're like, man, salute you. That's awesome. And then you have those few people that get over here and they just, I don't know. I mean, you gotta help them out a little bit more. You gotta hold their hand a little more. Help them cross the street. Be that good citizen. Because the answer they give you to everything is, for those who speak Spanish, is, I no sé. Those of you who don't speak Spanish, that's Spanish for I don't know. Because you ask them any kind of question. Excuse me, when's that bus coming by? I no sé. How much is it for that gallon of milk? I no sé. So you got to help them out, man. That's what I'm saying. But crossing the border, you see that, you're like, man, I really want to do my part. And then you get over here and you realize how American you are, and you're like, I gotta binge watch that show on Netflix tonight. Growing up, people thought I looked Asian. People still think I look Asian. And in school, people would try to cheat off me in math class. But they'd screw it up, right? I get all the stupid cholo kids. They'd be like, eh, yeah, tú chino. 8 4 6 number 4, what'd you get though? And I went, I don't see. Are you guys ready for your next comic? This guy's doing work. He's putting it down everywhere he goes. He just had a show at Universal City Walk and Fusion Lounge last weekend. Tomorrow he's going to be at the Universal Bar and Grill. He's doing great things. Remember this name. Give it up for Nick Phillips.
Thank you. Give it up one more time for Vic, guys. One more time. Bringing me up before a eulogy. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, man. Pride Barbershop. What's going on, guys? Nothing? Absolutely nothing. Hi. Was everybody good? I killed somebody before I came up here. Now, I've heard a lot of racist shit tonight. I'm just going to point it out. Just telling you. No, I came in and like the guy offered me a haircut. I was like, bro, really? That's good service, man. Good. Come on. And I looked to my left. They got a basketball video game played. I'm like, dude, could you be any more accommodating? Could you be any nicer? I appreciate it. This is home. This is home. No, but anyway, guys. So my name is Nick Phillips, and as you can see, the NBA did not choose me. This comedy thing is my last hope, so please laugh. Really, in my past job, I was a stunt double for Crystal Balls. If you look really closely, you can see why I'm unemployed. Pay very close attention. I take my glasses off when horrible things happen. Just so if you guys hate me, I won't see it. Basically, just kind of escape out of here. No, I used to play football, and when I played football, I was the league's top equipment manager. My dad would come to the games and like commentate and shit. You know, Phillips is at the 30. He breaks a would-be tackle. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and now the whole team has water. What a timeout, Don. What a timeout. Parents are not proud. They don't even know I'm here. This is it. I got into a fight with a handicapped guy. He parked into a normal space. Thank you. Just keep the order established, guys. Do what I gotta do. No, man, it's crazy. Anybody in a relationship in here? Any relationships? Anybody brought their girl out? Okay, one brave soul. He didn't even clap. He just. She's here. Again. Sorry, I had to fuck with you. No, I mean, I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid to like really commit to marriage, you know. But I did meet a great girl last night, and I can't really stop thinking about her. It's kind of hard to say. I thought I had a chance with her until she said, "Get out of the ladies' room." That was a little weird. No, but I have a girlfriend, and she's nice. That's about it. She asked me the other day, Nick, how do you think a ring will look on my finger? I answered, like you found another man. But babe, let me ask you a question. How do you think a prenup will look on your desk? No? I know where the couch is. No, sometimes I think I can be a married man. Especially after I wipe that stuff off her neck. Just, you know, oh, what you guys don't wipe? Am I the only gentleman in the room? Okay. Some of you men are disgusting in here. Okay? It's a sex joke, my God. Nah, man, like, I love the girlfriend scenario. Like, I really dig it. Because at no point in the relationship will she be taking me for everything I got. It's the best part about it. I'm just reveling in that moment, sorry. No, because every man in this room has a threshold, right? Like, every guy has a point to where he can't be pushed beyond. And my girl found mine recently. I came home and she announces, honey, I just want you to know that I use one of your video games as a coaster. I said, well, later I'm going to use your sister as a blow-up doll. You got to one-up her. Put her in her place. You got to do that. No, I live with my girl. And, like, that's the hardest part about it because she's always ready to talk. That shit. God. Whew, sorry. Because, like, guys, like, when we wake up, right? Like, we have to get our shit together, right? We wake up, pretend we don't want to masturbate, and then we brush our teeth. That's kind of how it goes. When she wakes up, it's always like, good morning, baby. Hi. Oh, my God, it's you. I want you to know I love you so much, baby. Here, give me a kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you so much. Do you love me? Really? Well, how much? Okay, baby, I'm gonna make breakfast. Damn exorcist. Scary, man. That's my biggest fear in marriage. Like, I just feel like my little princess is gonna become an MMA fighter. Like, she won't know how to handle her problems regularly. Just come up behind me and shit. Honey, it's me, and this is a rear naked choke. Okay? You already have sleep, so stop struggling. Just want you to know that you forgot the dishes. It's time to go night-night now. Thank you, guys. Relationships, man, it's crazy. We got any married people in the house at all? Anybody? Do you hear how depressing that sounded? How long you guys been married? Damn. I mean, congratulations. 14 years. That's beautiful. Same girl, huh? Just blink twice if it wasn't. He is playing the shit out of that role, ain't he? Wait a minute, don't fuck this up. She's cooking tonight. Nah, I understand, man. I envy you guys. I don't. I just want to make you look good. That's all. I noticed I'm in like a box of stereotypes now. Like I was walking by a recreational park, and this guy yells, "Hey man, you got next?" It's like, sir, I'm wearing slacks and a tie. Oh, but we just assume when you play, you mean business. Black people, I swear. Church socks, basketball shoes, kind of shit. Oh, man. I read books in public. Just want to let you guys know. I read books in public, and people are always like concerned about it. Like I hear them whispering, "Oh my God, is he on parole?" Linda, come here, look at this. He's learning. They don't do that. Saw it on Discovery. Oh man, like you think that's bad? I was walking by this car and I dropped my keys, and I bent down to pick them up, and the lady locked her door. Nah, I wasn't mad about that. I was just upset that right before she did it, she threw out a Kool-Aid packet. I was like, "Come on, lady, this is watermelon." Hashtag when racism works. I couldn't even be mad. It's like high five her through the glass. I'm like, all right, white bitch. All right. Now, I guess what I'm recommending to you guys is that you prejudge people. It can help. If I go to On the Border, I want Maria giving me the tortillas. It's true. If I get a Susan, I'm complaining. I'm like, look, I don't. There's no Richies working at Church's Chicken. Okay, it's just Jamal's, Jerome's, Jaquan's. Like that's it. We know how to hire. Walking to Panda Express, they got like a Bobby back there. I'm like, no, I want like Chan making the fucking chicken. Okay? Let's understand what's going on. I guess it is racist, isn't it? It's a little racist. Just kind of exposing myself. I don't give a damn. I went to the doctor and the doctor came out of the room and it was like a white doctor, and I was like, oh, whoa. I need an Indian one, please. Preferably with a name I can't pronounce. That way I know I'll live. I got concerns, man. This is how this life is. I have a very good white friend. I've got several bad white friends too. This is kind of how that goes. I've actually been arrested like before just for walking with a white person. It was weird. It was weird at a movie theater. And these guys stopped me, just out of nowhere, out of the blue. As I'm walking with them, I'm like, yeah, man, can't wait to go see Transformers. What the fuck? What did I do? What did I do? Sir, there's no way you bought that popcorn. There's no way you did it. Fuck, I fucking drove there. I'm like, white friend's like, oh, don't worry, sir. Don't worry. He's my bodyguard. This nigga let me go. What the fuck? But anyway, guys, that's my time. I'm Nick Phillips. Thank you guys so much.
Give it up for Nick Phillips, everybody. I believe what he says about him keeping in touch with the stereotypes I take it seriously. I did a show for him about a week ago where a comic called him out for being too thuggish. And I saw him, I'm like, the only place I can see him being a thug is outside of Office Depot. Oh, man. But you guys ready for your headliner or what? Yeah. All right, this guy is blowing up. He's one of those names you got to remember, man. This guy frequents the Brea Improv the way I frequent the taco stand. Let me put it like that. This guy has opened for Carlos Mencia. This guy has done great things and he's going to keep doing great things. So I want you guys to make some noise, show him some love, give it up for Jake Leos.
Yo, what's up? First of all, thank you for coming out, man. It's really awesome. Let's give some applause to Vic Diaz for putting this on. It's not easy doing this. It's a lot of people. Usually we're doing this with like 5 people, so it's really awkward. But my name is Jake, man. It's funny though. For the longest, I did not know my name was part of a famous commercial. Like when I meet the ladies, I always like, hey, my name is Jake, and they're always like, ooh, Jake from State Farm. And I was like, shit, sweet, Trey thinks I have a job. So what are you wearing, Jake? I'm like, jeans and a shirt. Can't you see that? So you sound hideous. This bitch. And then I saw the commercial. I was like, oh, it makes sense now. It's funny, man. I had to watch my niece and nephew the other day, and I told them I was going to take them to Disneyland, and then my wallet started laughing at me. So we ended up going to the swap meet, and they were pissed. It's funny because when we got there, they're like, this isn't Disney. I was like, yeah, it is. It's just like it. I was like, look, there's Cinderella. She's like, that's not Cinderella. I was like, yeah, she's missing a shoe. I saw some drunk girl pass out. Look, Sleeping Beauty. Then I saw a girl surrounded by 7 Mexicans. I was like, look, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. It's funny, and then my little nephew pulled a fast one. He started stealing stuff at the swap meet. I was like, you can't do that. What are you doing? So this is Disneyland. I'm Aladdin, bitch. You got me there. It's funny, man. People always hit on my lifestyle. They're like, Jake, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're traveling the world, you do whatever you want. How is this possible? Are you rich? And I'm not rich, I'm far from it. I just have this one ingredient or lack of this ingredient. I have no kids. They're always like, Jake, your skin looks amazing, you look so well rested. Looks like you had 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I did. They're always like, Jake, you're so happy, you're so non-suicidal. I divorced my wife. She did get half my money though, but the joke's on her because I'm broke. She got $50 and half of my old Nintendo games. I don't know if those are secrets though. If they are, I need to write a book, right? It's gonna be called How to Be Successful, Happy, and Non-Suicidal. It's gonna be 2 pages. Page 1, chapter 1, don't get married or have kids. Page 2, chapter 2, reread chapter 1. Then they're gonna hit me up like, who inspired you to write this genius book? And I'm gonna tell them it's actually a character from the movie Star Wars. That's right, Master Yoda. It was a deleted scene with Luke. He's talking about the Force. He's like, Luke. He's a little constipated in this scene, bear with me. Love leads to marriage. Marriage leads to kids. Kids lead to suffering. My life was forever changed. Even Yoda knew better, right? He was the wisest of them all. The motherfucker had no kids. The one motherfucker that probably should have had kids did not have kids. His game was on point though. He had that Jedi mind tricks and shit. The girls would probably hit him up like, ooh, Yoda, I want to have your babies. Like, bitch. Leave you must. It's funny, man. I live by myself now, so I talk to myself a lot. And there's certain things I can't do anymore. Like, I can't watch sports by myself. I'm always like, fuck, what happened? They fucking scored. Did you see it? No, I wasn't paying attention. I can't watch scary movies either, man. I freaking freak myself out at night and shit. Like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, did you hear that? Yeah, what was that? I don't know, why don't you go check? Fuck you, you go check. And like third person comes out of nowhere, like, fine, I'll go check. There's another reason why I stopped watching scary movies though too. I come to the conclusion that ghosts are racist, right? Always messing with the white people and never with the minorities. They're never in those movies, right? It's always white people. Like the only time you ever see a Mexican one of those movies is like the very beginning of the movie. They show the haunted house and the dumb white people moving in. And in the back there's Juan cutting the grass. It's messed up too. And in the movie in the credits will say Juan the gardener. Played by Juan the gardener. You ever see a ghost in an Asian's house, right? The ghost is like, hey, right here. And he's like, oh, Ling Ling, is that you? Ghost is like, this is why I fuck with the white people. You would never see a ghost in a black person's house, right? Like, believe it or not, black people are not scared of ghosts. If anything, ghosts are scared of black people. Like a black person tell off a ghost, like, hey, I see you in the closet right there. Oh, because rent's due, now you want to hide? No, I see you at night. You live here too. Pay up. And you don't ever see a ghost in a Mexican's house? For one, there's no room. Too many people live, there's like a family reunion. Good crowd, man. You guys are awesome. Any UFC fans? UFC? I love the UFC, man. My favorite part about the UFC, I like the part where they announce the fighters and tell me how many wins he has. So in this corner weighing 205 pounds, my record of 13 wins, 3 losses, 10 of those wins coming by knockout. Your champ. That'd be funny though if he told you how he lost instead of how he won. And in this corner weighing 205 pounds, my record of 13 wins, 3 losses. 2 of those losses coming from him tapping out like a little girl. And him getting knocked the fuck out. You have not seen it? YouTube it. Your champ. Another favorite is when the guy gets knocked out And the referee stops him and he wakes up and gets mad at the ref. You know, he's like, "No, why'd you stop the fight? I had him. I knocked him. I was gonna beat him up right now. Why'd you stop it?" Sir, you're in the hospital right now. You've been in a 2-week coma. I actually got in a fight a couple months ago and I got scared because the guy reached into his pocket. And I thought it was a gun, so I was like, fuck this, my Tinder date is not worth my life. It was actually a mouthpiece. And I was drunk, so I started making fun. I was like, look at me, I put a mouthpiece in. I'm strong. That brings me to my next point. It's two people you don't mess with. Guys with the messed up ears and guys that put in mouthpieces. I ended up getting fucked up. I got knocked out, man. I got knocked out so bad. Chris Tucker showed up. That's pretty bad right there. I wonder if Chris Tucker's like the State Farm people, you know, when someone gets knocked out, he just shows up out of nowhere, you know. He comes home from, hey, baby, how's it? Oh, hold on, someone got knocked out. You got knocked the fuck out! What are you saying, bro? About Ronda Rousey. Any Ronda Rousey fans out there? Yeah, she's a beast, man. It's funny, my girl called me Ronda Rousey. I was like, why? Because I beat it up? She said, no, you finished in 30 seconds. Like, I love you too, babe. Play a little game with you guys. It's called Guess My Nationality. Yeah, there it is. You guys are freaking out. I know it. You're like, can I get a lifeline, please? Instead of limiting 2, can you just eliminate 3? I'm actually Mexican. I know. You're probably like, I thought he was Filipino. It's funny though. I'm Mexican, but it's funny because I feel like I have all the opposite stereotypes a Mexican has. You know, like I'm Mexican and I'm tall. I'm Mexican. I hang out at Lowe's. I'm Mexican and I don't have no fucking kids. I'm like the Mexican Bigfoot. If you see me, you just don't think I exist. I'm a Mexican. I can't even speak Spanish. I know it's embarrassing because I work in the hospital field and people always hitting me up. They're like, ¿Cómo te llamas? I'm like, sí. ¿Dónde estás al baño? Sí. One time this asshole was like, he knew I didn't speak Spanish. He caught on. He's like, hey, chupa mi verga? Sí. I learned that that's not really a fun thing. Oh man, but it's embarrassing though, because I had to get clinical history from patients. So if they don't speak English, I got to get a translator. The translator is white, and he sounds like a young Keanu Reeves too. I'm like, ¿habla inglés? No, fuck. Hey Brody, come help me out real quick, buddy. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Brody. And the patient looks at me and says, ay pendejo. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm just like, see, she called you an idiot. Thanks, Brody, thanks. De nada, pendejo. Oh, man, I'm actually getting married. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm stupid. I'm just not that stupid. It's funny, I'm actually dating right now. My favorite thing to do right now in dating, I like to go to dinner dates, you know, mainly because I like to eat, right? I just don't like when the girl tries to pay for everything, you know what I mean, or pay for some of the bill. It's not that I'm old-fashioned, I want to pay for everything. It just usually means I'm not going to get any. Right, ladies? When you like a guy, you might ask to pay, but you don't want to pay because you think that shit's romantic. But what do you do when you don't like the guy, and you want to put him in the friend zone, and you don't want to lead him on? You pay for half. So fellas, remember this saying: if she pays half, you ain't getting ass. One of my favorite lies I ever told my mom is I told her I was gay. This is like in high school. Behind every great lie, there's even a better reason for it. And I remember the first day I told her, it went a little something like this. It's like, Mom, something I gotta tell you. Yes, Mio, what is it? Tell me anything. Are you sure you're not gonna get mad? No, you just tell me, just whatever it is. Mom, I'm gay. Oh, Mio, it's okay. It's normal these days. Just tell me whatever you need, just tell me. Anything, Mom? Anything? Yes, Mio, tell me. Is it okay if Sarah spends the night tonight? Yes, mijo. Sarah can spend the night. Thank you. No boys though. Only girls? Yes, only girls for now. Whoever thought pretending to be gay would be the best parts of my life. That's my time, man. My name is Jake. Thank you again for coming out, man. You're doing great.
He's like, I'm waiting. Who the fuck is this guy? Let's give it up for Jake Leos, everybody. You know, that language barrier shit is some real shit, though. I'll tell you guys why. Just like Jake has problems learning Spanish, I had a family member who she doesn't speak English, she understands it, but like every good Mexican parent, the only Spanish or English they know are the cuss words. So the one time we had a family reunion over at the house when I lived with my mom, right? And we're at the table, we're eating our dinner, and there wasn't enough room at the table. So here's my tia, my aunt, in the living room, watching TV, and she's watching an action movie or something, and she's not able to understand everything. So she's only able to understand the curse words. So she's sitting there, we're eating our dinner. She's kind of just chilling, like we're just here, we're just like some good dinner. So what have you guys been up to? Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, work's going well. I just got a raise, and in fact, the hell. So yeah, I mean, work is good. I mean, the commute kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Like, I can try to find another job, but I kind of want to spend a little more time here. Beach. All right, whatever. But yeah, how you been, man? I heard, you have the baby. That's great. How's the baby treating you? There's a lot of work. Motherfucking. Okay, what is going on? And she's there going, well, like, yeah, can you, tone it down? Fuck you, bitch. Needless to say, it was the most awkward Thanksgiving ever. All right, so if you guys enjoyed yourselves tonight, make some noise if you make this work. Thank you. Since you guys have enjoyed yourselves tonight, keep it going. Support local comedy. Hopefully we have more shows here, more shows in Downey. We want to bring comedy to you guys. So spread the word. If you love what you saw tonight, post it on Facebook with the hashtag FreshGetComedy. Support your comments. We're going to be in the back, hanging out. Come up, come talk to us, come schmooze. We'll make time for you little people if we have to, I guess. Support the garage. Support Nick's show. My website, you can find me, VicDiazComedy.com. Support the Pride Barbershop. Support small businesses in Downey like the Pride. These guys are amazing. Their Instagram, is it at the Pride Barbershop, Lloyd? There you go. Look up Lloyd at Lloyd_Vernus. This is a great place, man. Support everything you see around you. You guys have yourselves a good night. You guys have been great.